think when I was going to work, because I worked at the same job for like 3 years, and I think when I was going, like in the beginning, it was okay. I liked my job, and I would still do it, but I don't have to. So,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
when I was actually in Canada last June or July, and I'm looking at all these people and how happy they are. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not happy. I have to be happy with my life. They want, all of these things, and I want to be able to provide that for them. Working 9 to 5, I could not give that to them. And I make good money, but I just could not give that to them. So I told myself, like, I just got to do it. You just have to step off the ledge and you just have to do it. Now, there's a lot of people who I think when you get started building your own business or starting your own company, that you can't quit your job right away. But I've been working this business for, when I quit, it was about 2 years before
Okay.
I quit. So I had a good foundation. I'm I've been working so hard for so long, and now it's just paying off.
But when you have kids,
Right.
you need that extra layer of stability before you jump off the ledge.
Absolutely, absolutely. But then also too, I think that people use their kids as like a crutch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't do it because Susie has to go to basketball practice, or Johnny has to go to football practice. But what do you want for your kids?
Yeah.
Do you want them to have a better life, or do you not? So you
Yeah.
have to say, like, okay, well, I need somebody to watch Susie so I can build my business,
Mhm.
so I can help her down the line.
Yeah.
You have to do that. You have to do that. My daughter was been playing soccer. She's like an excellent soccer player, but I was sitting there in the car, just like not doing anything, playing on Facebook, looking at Instagram, looking at all these things. And
Mhm.
I was talking to a friend, and he also lives in Texas. And he was like, I was just asking him, like, hey, do you know of anything else I can do? Because I feel like I give my everything to my daughter. I give, my everything to work, but I don't have anything for myself.
Mhm.
And so he was like, yeah, you can talk to my cousin. She's actually, she works with this company, and she's driving around in an Escalade that the company pays for. And I was like, okay, well, I'll talk to her. And that's pretty much like got started with this company. So that's like it in a nutshell, you
Yeah.
know.
So boredom and just, yeah, I
And
mean,
just wanting
having a
something,
little bit extra. Yeah.
yeah, just wanting something else to do. And just honestly, boredom is a good word to use. Luckily, my daughter, she goes to school during the day. So
Mhm.
I have a lot of time during the day to try to get stuff done.
Yeah.
Um, Most of the time, I'm usually like cuddled up with my son because he's just
Mhm.
so cuddly.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
in
Okay.
the evening time, I'm doing stuff. It's just like you don't have to do it 9 to 5. You can do it when you want to, and
Yeah.
that's what I like about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have an 8-month-old, so I know exactly what you're talking about. And I also have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, so it's just crazy all day long, every day. But then I have like set business hours, like tonight.
Right. So as long as you set that time. Now for me, I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning. And so I do work from like 4:30 until 6:30 until I wake my daughter up, and then I do some stuff in the afternoon, and then I do a little bit in the evening. So I'm blessed that I don't have to work like as many hours. But you definitely have to have that time set aside. And of course, I have my two children, and they mean the world to me. Like any mom, your kids mean the world to you. So you want to be able to give them the things that, like, I mean, I had everything growing up. I've never wanted for anything, but, I'm a single mom. I don't have anybody to fall back on. So, being able to provide for them everything that they need is really, really important to me.
What was it like to decide to quit your job or to kind of realize I don't need this anymore? What's that like?
Um, I would say that in the beginning, I was scared. I was really, really scared to quit. But like I said, I had been working this business for a long, long time, on my lunch breaks, before work, after work, um, in soccer. So I think that made it a little bit easier than just kind of saying, okay, I'm going to quit and then start something else on Monday, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's what kind of helped a little bit.
Okay. 'Cause you called yourself retired in one of our messages, didn't you? If I
Yes.
remember right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing. That is so amazing. I mean, what is
Yeah.
that like?
I mean, first of all, it's a lot of money management. I
Yes.
have really been aware of everything going in, everything going out. And I mean, I've had a job since I was 16,
Yeah.
so it's money management is so important. It's a work that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Because I'm helping people, so
Mhm.
I definitely have to work, but I just have to do it. I mean, my mindset is just like, if you don't do it, nobody else is going to do it for you. So
Yeah.
you have to do it.
Yeah.
When I tell people about, my products that I have, and they say no, that
Mhm.
really to me just means not right now.
Mhm.
So I always tell people the fortune is in the follow up. There's a lot of people who, people will tell them no and they don't ever ask them again. But I just actually recently had a girl and she was like, "You got on my nerves and I blocked you for a long time." And I came back, you were still talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Um, and so she was like, okay, so I'm caving, I'm trying, and she loves it. You have to remain consistent, whether that's on Facebook posting every day or Instagram posting every day. But you have to be consistent with your time, consistent with your posts. Whatever you're doing, you have to be consistent. And then the next thing I would say is remain in student mode. Always continue to learn. Don't think that, just because you've been in a business for 3 years, 4 years, that you know everything, because you don't.
Mhm.
So that's really important as well.
Yeah, and it's always changing too.
Yes, yes, yes. It's definitely always changing.
Yeah.
I read so much in school that I don't like to read. I really don't like to read unless I have to.
Mhm.
But I like listening. I think,
Mhm. Yep.
watching inspirational YouTube videos or motivational YouTube videos. Um, I have a great support team that helps me. So all I have to do is call them up. And so you have to find that person or those people in your life, that are motivational. Like, forget the haters, because they're hating for something. They don't even know why, probably.
Mhm.
But you just have to find those people that are really like in your corner, on your side, no matter what. I share my stuff with people. I don't vomit it all over them, if you can get what I'm saying. Like, there's just a big difference. People, I think that with sharing, you're not only sharing your products or whatever you're selling, but you're sharing yourself. You're sharing things about you, you're sharing things about your kids or your parents or whoever's in your life. And then because people buy products after they buy you.
Mhm.
So I think that that's really important.
Mhm. That's so true. Yeah, for any business. I mean, it's all about building your personal brand, especially
Yes.
these days. I mean, I don't know if you're on Instagram as well, but
Mhm.
I feel like Instagram has really hit that home over the last couple of years. It's like
Yes.
all about your brand,
Yes.
building what people see and then they'll buy from you,
Right.
They have
Right.
to trust you, you have to be consistent, etc.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we're working like as a team to like really build up our Instagram pages. So it's been interesting. It's definitely been
yeah.
interesting, but we're learning and growing and changing, with the time. So I really think that time management is the biggest stumbling block, especially for moms, because I think that we find ourselves, even people that are married, they find themselves having to clean up, having to cook, having to do this, having to do that. And what about time for you? What about time for growing your business? And taking care of business. So I think time management is a big issue for parents and
Mhm.
moms.
So how do you separate your work time? I mean, well, I guess you get up early, so you do it when your kids are sleeping or at school. Do you
Yes.
have any other like big secret for us on how to do that? Or
I try to, well, my son, he's so little right now, so it definitely works out. So when he's asleep, I am like trying to get stuff done as quick as I can, whether it's preparing dinner for the night or, sending out quick text messages or, I don't know, cleaning up,
yeah,
whatever it is. Like I'm just trying to do it as quick as I can, so that I can be available for him and for my daughter when they're ready.
yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Yep.
There's not like a secret
Yeah.
at all, I there's
Yeah.
there's no secret at all. You just do it. Just
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. I feel like for me, it's just always changing.
yes.
Like if I can get out, like right now I'm not at home, and if I can get out, then I feel like I'm in a different, like I can kind of turn on that work mode and
Yeah.
start, working harder. And then I go somewhere different, I'll go to a coffee shop or I'll go to the library or, somewhere different. And I feel like that really helps me focus and work a lot faster. But yeah, it's
Well,
different for
with
every person.
me, like I can work from anywhere. So as long as I have my phone, like I can
Mhm.
work. So
Yep.
a lot of times, like we're maybe we're outside and I can work on my phone, or wherever we're at, I'm walking through the mall and I'm on my phone, working.
Yeah.
So that's really great too.
Mhm.
You want to choose a business that people can order from every single month, because like you have companies that people order from and then they don't have to order again for 6 or 7 months. So I think that it's important to look at the background of the business that you're joining. Talk to people who are in the business. I love that our company, we let you talk to other people, and so you can get comfortable before you get started. So I think that that's really important, for people who are looking to join, a business like the one that I'm a part of. My business is Lavelle.
Mhm.
And we promote the Thrive Experience. The Thrive Experience it's just growing and getting bigger. We have about 5 million people in our company,
Okay.
and we're in a few different countries. We're in North America, Australia,
Okay.
just like it's like booming. But what we do is we sell nutritional products, and we're the fastest growing health and wellness company, in North America, and we have
Okay.
been for the past 5 years. Oh my gosh, these next couple of months are going to be craziness. I just bought a house, so I'm
Oh
closing
wow.
in like 30
Awesome.
days. No, like 33 days.
Okay.
And all the stuff that has to do with moving, and
Yes.
um, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
But just continuing to build my business, continuing to build my brand, and keep pushing forward.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just hearing a lot of over and over again from you. Just put one foot in front of the other. That
Yes,
sounds
keep
kind of like a
walking
common
west.
thread here.
Keep
What's that?
keep walking west is what
Yes.
we always say.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, because it's just, I mean, I feel like anyone who starts a small business, whether it's a blog like myself or, whatever you may be doing, I feel
Hmm.
like that's so important to just, figure out what your goal is and take small steps towards it every
Yes,
day instead of feeling like you have to have it all figured out from the start. And,
nobody has it figured out from the start.
yeah,
We would all be millionaires if that
I
was.
know.